Yo, what's up, guys? Me, Eddie again. Yes, I'm recording this review on my phone because my computer audio is not working. I don't even know what's going on. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to fix my audio on my computer audio. So, yeah, for now on, I'm gonna use my phone to record this review. So, yeah. So today we'll be doing another movie review, and today we'll be reviewing the new The Suicide Squad movie. No, not Suicide Squad movie. The Suicide Squad movie. Yes, yes. This is no sequel. This is a whole different film. Yes, you heard me. A different film, not the same film. Not a sequel. Not a remake. Well, so not a remake. Hell, no. It's a reboot. It's more like a reboot, which I'm pretty sure it's for sure it's a reboot. Yeah, for sure. So yeah. Yeah, now you may be thinking yes, I hated the original. Yes, I hate Suicide Squad film. Yes, with Jared Leto and Will Smith. I hated that shit. No, get away. No, no. I'm just pretend that when I after I just saw this film, I just forget that film didn't even exist. I just forget that film even existed. Just forget about all that. So yeah, burn that shit. And now, yes, because for sure, what the fuck, the writer or director of the Suicide Squad movie thought he can do better. Well, well, this time they got James Gunn. Yes, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy, tell him to direct this film. So yeah, and guess what? It's 100 times better. Oh yes. So. So yeah, you may be asking what I think of this film. Amazing, just fucking amazing. I just love this film. Yes, I love most of the characters and all that. Yes, I actually love and I do enjoy this film. The original was boring as hell. This ain't boring. No, no, my mom, no way, Jose. This ain't boring. So yeah, um. And no, another problem. One of the reasons why that film was because why the original, why the original sucked because it was not rated R. So yeah, it was gonna be rated R, but they changed it. So yeah, there's a bunch of changes. That's why. That's why we gotta be. I mean, but finally, this film is rated R, and yes, it definitely deserves the R rating. The R rating really does it. So yeah. Now I'm not gonna go through the whole film. Really, I'm not gonna do much of that shit. I'm just gonna go talk about the aspects, my favorite scenes in the film, my favorite characters. So yeah, and I give this film a rating. So yeah, my favorite scenes. Now we're gonna start off with the characters and cast. Well, we're not gonna start off with the other team. The fuck no, forget about that. There's three recurring character. No, I'm sorry, four characters from the original, not recurring. They're four originals. Harley Quinn. I fucking love Harley. I think I like Harley Quinn a lot better than this one. I actually do love her, and I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I love her. I just fucking love her. Even on Birds of Prey, I love it. In this film, she's a hell of a lot better. I just fucking love it. And Joel McKinnon, that's how I pronounce his name, as Rick Flag. This time, yes, he looks a lot different this time. He looks a lot more colorful. Like, I don't know. At least his character's a lot more, at least I actually do want to root for him. In the first film, I didn't really give a fuck about him. Like, he just doesn't cut it. In the first film, he doesn't really fucking cut it. He was fucking boring. But in this film, I actually do root for him this time. Honestly, I do like him this time. Yes, I'll give him credit for this time around. So, yeah, and all the characters, it's not like in the first film all the characters die. Well, only one member of the Suicide Squad actually dies in the first one. Almost all of them died. Almost every one of them gets killed off. Only four survived. We'll get to that. And yeah, I mean, it was a fucking crazy film. Like, the gore is over the top. Like, seriously, wow. It's probably one of the goriest films I've ever seen in my life. Like, not up there with movies like Like I don't know. I don't really know. Hellboy that like gory superhero films like Hellboy. That shit was fucking bloody. That was the most horrifying film. That was the fucking dumbest film. And that was the fucking dumbest film I ever saw in my life. Forget about that. And Judge Dredd. Yeah, that shit was gory. That one was gory. This one right here is more gorier. Well, it's more unrealistic, but you know. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of characters, a lot of characters. Most of the characters I didn't give a shit about. Usually, the original thing that Harley Quinn was on, yeah, including Boomerang, another character from the original Boomerang. I just hated Boomerang. He was fucking boring in the first one. He was not that funny in the first film. In the second one, he's the same thing. He's all just the same. He's all the fucking same. And I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck that guy. Just fucking get out. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, just get out of here. I don't give a fuck. Weasel 2, yes, the Weasel. That fucking thing was horrifying. And yeah. And I'm glad he's dead. I mean, I don't want to see that thing. I'm good with King Shark. And what was the name of the character? Amanda Waller. Well, at least I like her this time around. You know, at least I give her credit. You know, I mean, she's still a bitch in this film anyway. I mean, in the first film, she was a total bitch in the first film. But you know what? I'll give her credit in this one. I'll give her a little bit more in this film. You know, I like her a lot. You know what? I'll give it to her. You know, I mean, she's still an ass anyway. So, and yeah, and of course, let's start with the cast. Let's start with most of the main characters that I actually do care about. Idris Elba as, of course, Bloodsport. John Cena as Peacemaker, and Harley Quinn as Margot Robbie, of course, as Harley Quinn. Joel McKinnon as Rick Flag, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He was in other superhero films like The Dark Knight and Ant-Man. And David, that's his name. David. His first name is David. Yes, he played Polka Dot Man. And what was the other character? What was the name of the fucking character? Yeah, Daniela Melchor as, I think that's her name, Melchor, as Ratcatcher. Yes. And Big Shark, I'm sorry, no, not Big Shark, what the fuck? King Shark, played by none other than Sylvester Stallone. Seriously, he was like one of the two actors that I didn't even know that was in this film. Like, I didn't even notice that. Like, I don't remember him seeing his name in the trailer until I didn't find out until like when like the credits rolled in the beginning of the film, the credits, like the showing the cast and all that. And surprisingly, it was Sylvester Stallone because hell, I mean, in the trailers he does sound like Sylvester Stallone. Best friend, friends. Friends. Oh man, I love King Shark. Oh my god, I love him 100 times more than Killer Croc from the original Suicide. The original Suicide Squad. I hate that. No, get the fuck out of here. King Shark rules. So yeah, and what was another he wasn't only in the team for for a few but he was also the main villain as well. He was working with both the government and the team sort of, and that's Peter Capaldi as Doctor Who himself. I used to be a Doctor Who fan. Yes, the 12th Doctor as the Thinker. Yes, the Thinker. So yeah, wow. There's so many surprising moments that, like, oh my god, there's some characters that I didn't want to die, like Ric Flair. I definitely don't want that guy to die, and of course, Peacemaker deserves to die. I love that part. I love the part when this is a heartbreaking scene. Like one of my favorite part is like one of my favorite line from him is like it deserves it. Like Peacemaker stabs him in the throat. Sorry, what the hell? Stabs him right through the heart. Boom! Like X-ray style. Something out of Mortal Kombat. It was fucking brutal and just Just sad. And Rick Flag just wants to say one last word, and his last word is Peacemaker. What a joke. Yes. I mean, yes. Even Peacemaker doesn't even deserve that name. Like, Peacemaker. Ugh. I mean, he's a mercenary and an anti-hero, but, I mean, usually my dad usually he likes to call bounty hunters mercenaries most of the time. He's like in that, like, he's like one of the few people that didn't actually like the film. He's like, oh, it sucked. I mean, my dad, he's not into this kind of stuff, I mean, yeah. So he didn't grow up. He didn't grow up in this type of stuff. So yeah, he was never a geek kind of guy, really. So yeah, and let's talk about the aspects of the film. My favorite scenes from the film. My favorite scene. It's not like the opening. No, the opening was. I mean, I like that scene. The opening was fucking brutal. It was fucking brutal. Like the fucking my favorite kill of the whole entire film. There's so many fucking kills. It's just fucking unbelievable. My favorite kill was the I forgot some of the villains this is one part where King Shark picks up one of the soldiers of the island and rips the fucking guy in half, like in glory fashion. Oh my god, that was fucking messed up. What the fuck? Oh my god. And there was some surprising deaths, like out of nowhere, like at the end, like towards the end of the film, like the final battle against what was the name of the villain? I always forget sometimes the villain. Oh shit. Starro, that's his name. Starro. Yeah, I forgot. Sometimes I would forget characters, and yeah, Starro, one of the main villains in the whole movie. The main villain for sure. Starro, yeah. Like Starro, like when Polka Dot Man releases his dots and fucking cuts that fucking thing and like almost cut the thing leg in half. I think, I don't know. And he said, "Oh yeah, I'm a superhero, yay!" And the fucking thing, boom! This fucking thing just fucking slammed him and killed him right there. I was like, no, not Polka Dot Man, Jesus. Not that poor guy, man. He's a weird character. He's probably one of the weirdest. He's by far the weirdest character. He's kind of weird. Like sometimes he would grow like this stuff on his body, polka dots on his body. Like that was just fucking gross. It looked like fucking tumors coming out of his fucking face, and he vomits all that colorful polka dots out of his mouth, and and they're all gone. Oh man, and how he sees the world. He sees the world like he sees everybody as her mother. Yeah, that was the fucking crazy part. Polka Dot was one of my favorite characters. I love Polka Dot Man. He was fun. He was fucking cool. And now we're gonna get to my favorite characters. Another surprising scene, surprising death. Like it just came out of nowhere. Like it scared the fuck out of me. Like I forgot the name of the villain, but I think he was like the president. I don't know. And Harley Quinn, like when Harley Quinn hear him thinking his plans, his motivations of how he's gonna take over the island, and once he turns around, and he's like boom, fucking Harley Quinn shoots him boom right in the fucking chest. It's just out of nowhere, dude. Like fucking Jesus Christ, and like wow. I mean, he deserves it anyway. So yeah, fuck him anyway. And now you may thinking, what's my favorite? Yes, let's get to my favorite scene. For sure it has to do with the missions. Mission Harley. Yeah, that was fucking funny. That was one of my favorite missions. Mission Harley and Mission Starfish. Yeah, or Mission Butthole. No, it's Mission Starfish. And yeah, I mean, the main thing, I think for sure it was Mission Starfish. That was my favorite. That was the best. Like most of the kill, like there was so many kills, it was unbelievable. Like so much action was unbelievable. And You may be asking what's my favorite characters. There's so many characters I like. I always like. Peacemaker, I'm good with him. I mean, John Cena did fine, I guess. I mean, this is long. This is only a month after Fast and the Furious. No, almost 2 months after Fast 9. Him as the villain, Dominic's brother, in the Fast 9 film. So yeah, and I mean, he did fine in that film, I guess. In this film, he did, at least he did a lot better. This is probably his best film so far. His best film by far. Probably his first best film, first great film. And yeah. And I love Idris Elba as Bloodsport. I love him. He's great. A lot better than Will Smith as Deadshot. A hell of a lot better. Will Smith, no. Bloodsport takes the cake. Seriously. And Margot Robbie, I think she did better in this film. A lot better than the one in the original as Harley Quinn. She did a lot better. I like her in Birds of Prey. But she was probably the best part of the original film, the Suicide Squad film. She was the best part, pretty much. And yeah, like seriously. And another favorite character of mine, Polka Dot Man. I like him, but you know what? I don't know. He's too weird for me. He's just too weird for me. He's too cute, but And of course, I had to like King Shark. I love King Shark. Sylvester Stallone as King Shark. His attitude is just fucking. It makes me laugh. Like he's like your typical best friend shark. Yeah, reminds me of if Jaws. Yeah, he looks like Jaws. Yeah, can you imagine Jaws as your best friend? Jaws. I mean, his name. I mean, in the movie, in Jaws movie, he was never named Jaws. No. I mean, he was never named Jaws. Never. I mean, he was just called the shark, or gray white, whatever. Okay, but now, like, like every time I see King Shark, I just want to laugh because I don't know. He just looks really weird. The first I remember King Shark from the show The Flash, the TV show The Flash, the series the CW series. I mean, King Shark, he looks, he at least he looks more menacing in that show. He looks a lot bigger, more menacing, a lot scarier. In this film, he looks a lot more goofier. I mean, he was, he's not, a lot of times he's, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, I'm not into really that huge in DC comics. I'm more to like Marvel and all that. And yeah, this film absolutely takes the cake, without a doubt. And yeah, so the ending. I mean, I expect more for the ending. Like I expect her maybe Bloodsport's daughter to meet his daughter in the court, or I don't know what happened. So yeah, maybe I expect the ending to be better, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? I think we'll end there. We'll just end there. So yeah. So wow. So I'm gonna end the review. So now you may be asking my rating, how I rate this film. Maybe well I'm not gonna talk about now you may be asking I'm sorry, there's another actor in this film that I forgot. Well, and I did not forget. No, of course I didn't forget. There's another actor, a surprising actor. They never said about his name, and I didn't find out that he's in this film until like when I first saw him. And it's the father of Ratcatcher, played by none other than Taika Waititi. Yes, Taika Waititi. Yes, him. So, yes, I mean, wow, what a big year for Taika. Well, not really a big year. I mean, he's gonna be in Free Guy. He's gonna be in Free Guy. Well, he's in Free Guy, and he's gonna play. And yes, he's gonna direct the next Thor film. Yes. Yeah, I fucking love Taika Waititi. I love him. I just fucking love that guy, without a doubt. So, yeah. maybe I'm gonna end the review right here. The next, I don't want to spoil most of the film really. So yeah, in the ending, well, the ending we see that Weasel, yes, he died from drowning in the ocean because he was not a good swimmer. Guess what? He fucking wakes up and just, oh my god, I just can't stop looking at that thing. Ugh, just god damn it, just no, no more of that guy. I mean, and there in the last scene, the last scene we saw him running into the jungle, running. Okay, enough. That's enough. So, I'm gonna give this film a rating. I'm gonna give this film a 9 out of 10, without a doubt, a 9 out of 10. Maybe I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. But you know what? I mean, I wish, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, there are some flaws, maybe some few flaws. I mean, there's some few flaws, maybe, but you know what? This film is very deserving from its premise, and yeah, it's I love everything about this film. I mean, yeah. So that's it for the review of the Suicide Squad movie. Stay tuned for another movie review, and so yeah, take care. See ya.